Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Nexttr's advanced chart block in WordPress. This is part of a series of videos taking a look at Nexttr's blocks one by one. To get started, let's open a brand new blank page to look at this block on its own. For the beginners out there, before we move any further, let's take care of some housekeeping things. If this right hand sidebar isn't here, this thing over here, there's this button called Settings beside the Publish icon, Publish button. And if you click that, this will appear, and this is where all of the settings and parameters to toggle and configure for our block will show up. Next, let's give our page a title. Just to keep things organized, and last but not least, let's add the block itself. So under the top left corner, there's this plus icon called a block inserter, and it opens up this left-hand sidebar. And we can either search for the block, or you can see Nextr blocks is right here. We can scroll down, and right here we have advanced chart. Just drag and drop that anywhere in your workspace. Let's close the block inserter and let's mess with this. So here we have a chart, and we'll see why it's advanced, because we have a few different styles to choose from, and we'll probably have videos on each one of these later on. And you can see there are 6 different styles to choose from, and they all have their own settings. Let's just stick with line because that's the simplest one. So let's start out with our label value. So you can see the example here, they're separated by these lines. And if we put down here letters A, and that's where you can see our y-axis values, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And next we have our data sets. So you can see here we have our different data chart boxes. Let's say dog. Okay. And we have our values over here. It only goes up to 3 because A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. And then we can put in our other values over here. Okay. Or let's go ahead and remove these, and you can see it changes up significantly. And we can change the colors from here, right? So if we wanted to, we can make it purple. Border color, dot background, so on and so forth. We can change the fill of this, right? And draw some things with this. And we can do the same for here. So cat. And finally, and you can see here that the values automatically adjust once we exceed a certain number. So if I made this 55, the numbers here automatically change. You can change the colors over here. And here, let's go ahead and make this bird. And let's populate this as well. Okay. And we can also add more than these, right? Add an item. Let's say fish. And these are just some default values. And oops. Okay. And again, we can change all of the colors from here as well. Now let's take a look at our style tab, and you can see we have our grid lines. We can hide or show them, and we can change the colors of these. right? From the starting point over here, we can draw the borders or not, and we can show the border on the chart area, prefix or postfix. Let's say 500. Or probably something like that would make much more sense. And then for the labels, we can show or hide them, right? If that was not an important metric for you to show, we can show or hide the legends, change the size of these as well. We can change the custom points, right? Circle, cross, rectangle, dashes, stars, triangles. Probably go with a star. Looks a bit scholarly. We can change the border points for these, and we can change the point size, right? And when it's when we hover over these, we can enable tooltips as well, right? So when we hover, it changes size, and if we enable the tooltip, it shows us all of these, and we can change the background of this to be black, and it makes it very easy to use. And just some extra options over here. We can make them either smooth or jagged. Probably go ahead, make them unsmooth. Probably looks a bit more scientific that way. Now, let's go ahead under advanced, and these are just settings that are the same for everything else. So global block style spacing, background, on-scroll animations, display conditions, our hard position settings, the index over there, and our responsive settings on desktop, tablet, or mobile. Now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the other styles probably later on, but here is our advanced chart, and you can see that for each one of these options and parameters here, we can change the styles and colors for each one of these. So it's going to click on publish and take a look at how this looks like on a live site. And there you have the Nextr advanced chart block on WordPress. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out one of our other videos, or go ahead and check out our channel and subscribe to see more content like this.